and gentlemen, children of the interweb, Sebastian Envy, Strong Style, Nerd, Strong Style, Cinephile. Game. 2 episodes of Swamp Thing to get you on this. So let's geek about it right quick for a scant few minutes. Episodes 4 and 5 of Swamp Thing. Now in episode 4, we see Abby, Alec, dealing with a strange contagion virus organism that has escaped from the swamp via scratching interactions between victims. Gets out of the swamp, gets to Liz's dad, then gets from Liz's dad to the sheriff, to Abby. Abby takes it back to the swamp thing, or Alec gets a hold of it, puts it back in the body. Body goes on the ground, all is well. And it's just another instance where these dangers that are in the swamp that Alec keeps mentioning to Abby show themselves. And the swamp being polluted, tainted, perverted, it's causing all these things to come to the surface. One of the other aspects of that episode that we see, the smooth talking nature of Amy Sunderland and his ability to use a little girl to get a hold, like to get a grip on his wife, because we know like his wife has the money, he has no money, he needs his wife's family's money, and she wasn't trying to give it to him in the last episode. So we see that he has sees that her need to fill in the hole in her life left by her daughter. She fixates on like the little girl, and Amy smells, money in the water, and makes it so they take her home. She was supposed to, I guess, get picked up by an uncle. Uncle is easily bought off by Mr. Sunderland, and off to go do, whatever. The guy even makes a comment about how, it's buying a kid, whatever. He didn't care. He gets his wife situated, and he gets a hold of her money, which is all he wants to keep his stuff going. And that was pretty much the gist of that episode. Although we see Abby take a sample from Alec to try to figure out what's going on and what's happened to him, and then she shares some of her findings with Dr. Woodger. Of course, doesn't believe her. This is a condescending douchebag. Doesn't believe her of what she finds, and initially when he comes in the scene looking at her data, he tells her that she's wrong. It's either a plant or an animal. She needs to pick one. And then he looks at the sample of Alec and sees that it's actually both. And she tells him, hey, if I let you work on this, we keep it secret, blah, blah, blah. But of course, it only takes like the next episode for him to tell, Sunderland about it. And that was pretty much the gist of that episode. It was another fine episode. It was another just kind of creepy horror-ish type of episode. I mean, you get zombie fear pathogen type thing that was going around, because part of it was this hotel where a bunch of people were experiencing their deepest fears. So that's what the scratch shows there. They get scratched, gets in their mind, they reveal it shows them their deepest fears. So it happened at this hotel. It kept going around person, then it got to this last person who don't even know his identity. He goes out to the swamp to kill himself, so he doesn't, get transmitted to anyone else. Which is just another one of those things that's come up from the swamp. And now whether or not it's something that's a symptom of this swamp that's fighting back against the people that are just screwing with it, or something totally different. Who knows? But that was that episode. Then in the 5th episode, we see it opens with Daniel trying to escape Murray. He's stuck there for some reason that he thinks could be tied to Abby Arcane. He doesn't know the circumstances of it, and Xanadu's not exactly clear about what the circumstances of it. He tries to leave, finds out that he can't, and that's when we see the Blue Devil costume in the trunk of his car, and it lights up blue. So will we see him wearing it? Is the question. Will we see it get stuck to him? Because there were circumstances in the comics that made it so the costume was stuck to him, and then he ended up getting powers a little bit like after that. So will that happen on the show? Who knows? Would it have happened in the 2nd season, which we know will never happen? Who knows? And another aspect of the episode, again, we see Maria's fixation with the little girl, and then next thing you know, the little girl gets possessed by her deceased daughter, who we saw a couple episodes ago, laying down, spooning with her. And we find out the girl is communicating with her because that was the reason why she didn't want to give Baby her money, because what the girl, this apparition, was telling her. And then we find out that the girl doesn't want to be replaced, as Maria clearly is trying to do. Possesses the little girl and then tries to use the little girl to take Maria out to the swamp and have her like drown herself to be with her in the afterlife in the swamp or whatever. Meanwhile, you see Alec, a memory piece of one of his experiments stuck to a tree. I forget exactly what it was, but it brings him back to Alec days when he was trying to figure out what was going on with the swamp. Next thing you know, he gets shaken from that memory by just kind of realizing it's a far cry from what he's become as the swamp thing. And then this dude comes up in a boat, starts talking to him, which I believe he's been noted as there's a couple kind of wink nod type of dialogue things that he says, but if I read correctly on the episode description, he was indeed the Phantom Stranger, and he was there to kind of give Alec some advice to help him further understand what he's become, and the fact that even though he's changed on the outside, he's still the same dude on the inside. And then, of course, it's funny how many people in this town have skeletons. You see some major skeletons come out with, or the ability to have skeletons come out with the sheriff, because we see her shacking up and knocking boots with Avery, and then she goes out to talk to a guy who was out on the water the day that Alec was killed, to witness, and he tells the sheriff that her son was contracted by Avery to kill Alec, which of course sends the sheriff in a tizzy, because she's like hyper mama bear protective over her son, and she ends up killing the guy. And of course she's gonna, concoct some circumstances that says he pulled a gun on her, she had to shoot him, afraid for her life, yada yada yada. But just the fact that she just did it so quickly and just easily makes me kind of wonder what other skeletons she has in her closet. And again, like, so many people have skeleton backstories and stuff like that. I'm wondering, if Liz is going to end up having some stuff. She gets attacked in the end in an attempt by Avery, who tried to bully her father earlier in the episode to tell her to back off, and then tries to tell her the same thing. Doesn't work. She gets these two dudes in ski masks to come up, and Liz is, not afraid, handles herself, but then Daniel ends up getting knocked over the head. So we'll see if that has anything to do with his storyline in the next episode whenever you wake it up. But yeah, just a lot of wondering if she has any skeletons, or if she's actually going to be a good, decent, holy, decent human being, which goes on this show. But anyway, jumped around a lot with those. It was just two good episodes. Again, it's just the writing, the acting. I'm all a fan of the shots, just the atmosphere, the mood that this show conveys. I like it. I enjoy it. I just think it sucks that the show got canceled, and still without a concrete reason as to why. Although we could all speculate and have done, and whether it's money or creative differences with the bean counters and executives and that sort of thing. It sucks, but it's still a good story. I'm hoping it gets wrapped up in the next 5 episodes. Nice, neat, and a bow, not ending with a cliffhanger, but we'll see about that. But anyway, those are some of my thoughts on it. Like I said, jumped around a little bit. Just wanted to hurry up and catch up on these 2 episodes and just share a couple thoughts on them. So, more importantly, what do you guys have to think? Let me know in the comments below. Follow me on social media. And if you haven't already, check out my video on the Valorverse crowdfunding for their action figure line. It's not something I have anything to do with other than coming across it, digging what they're into, and pledging my support to it. So just trying to spread the word. Hopefully other people will do the same. So putting the links in here. Check it out if you dig it. If you're a collector, if you know collectors, might pass it on to them. But anyway, let's geek.